welcome back, and we're back for round 2 now in Bahrain. So I'm going to go ahead and do practice so it's not boring, and I'll catch you for qualifying in a minute. And okay, we're back now for qualifying. So I went around and did the run on the medium tyres and the soft tyres, and we seem to be doing not too bad. So looks good so far. Hopefully you can do better than obviously the last race, which was, well, abysmal. And so yeah, let's get onto it and see where we can get to, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe a top 8 finish would be good. So we'll see. So setup, I've still got my setup. I'm actually just going to save it so I don't actually lose it. Okay, so main things, not do anything stupid, no locking the brakes, no stupid over corner cutting or anything like that, and hopefully we should be fine. Went a bit deep into the first corner, but I think it's because there's a slight problem with the game. I'm not sure if it's my computer or the game, just copy the game. It seems to release me off the sort of, what you call it, the autopilot, I guess you could call it, of when you spawn in. It seems to release me very late, almost to the point that I'm nearly actually crashing off the course, which is not ideal. It's been doing it on several races so far, and it's actually also been doing it online, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but that doesn't help us. So far, not too bad a lap though, which is always good. I hate this corner, I always get it wrong. It's too bad. I always either go in way too deep into that corner, or I'll brake way too early, then I'll go super slowly around it, or I'll run really wide. Or fishtail everywhere. So that's the ghost, I think, of presumably the pole lap. Nope, that's not what you want. You don't want that on the last corner. What position are we in? Are we going to be top 8 as we thought it would be? P7, yes. Okay, good. Within the top 8, that is good start to this race. How far off? 9/10 off, considering that we're still on last corner. Yeah, we would have been about probably P4 probably, if not. But that's good. Where's our teammate? Teammate P10. Did anyone not finish? Oh no, everyone finished it. How far? Oh, 3 seconds off us. Okay, that's good. So let's advance to the race now.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional...
I do actually quite like this new graphic they've got, which shows you all the different corners and the DRS zones. It's actually quite nice. And it's quite similar to actually what they do on Sky Sport. But yeah, it is actually quite nice. It was to show the layout from above, especially for someone who doesn't know the track really well. Okay, so let's skip the talking and the grid, because I've already seen that. Okay, so here we are, the race now, let's go. So I reckon top 5 is quite achievable, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully a good start. Lost the place to both Williams, that's not good. Let's forget some back here. Around the inside. Thank you, Verstappen. Was that Ricciardo or Verstappen bumped me? Not sure. Either way, we gained a spot, which is not to complain about. Gained 2 spots now. Right, this game's not liking me when I look back. For some reason, it doesn't seem. Doesn't seem to be happy about that today. So up next is Raikkonen. So we're going to put the mix up onto pitch to see if we can stay with them for a bit and we'll catch them a bit. Which would be ideal. We are in the top 5. Our hopeful. We are in the top 5, which is my goal for today. Well, actually, any goal for today is actually better than just finish better than the last race because that was terrible. But a decent points haul would be advisable. Preferable, not advisable. I will admit the game looks so much different than F1 2014, which is the last of the F1 games I've actually played before this. Never played F1 2015, so it looks very different and in a good way, not in a bad way, but it looks very different. It's a very sort of different colour scheme, but it does look nice. It's pleasant to look at. We seem to be losing the leaders, but instead we've got 2 Red Bulls slowly creeping up on us, which is not ideal. The Red Bulls are very close to us now. Both Red Bulls are very close actually. I think we're trying to not break our front wing on them. Good. Managed it. Dropped off a lot. What happened? So I'm very lucky actually to drop back then because they've got DRS enabled now. If you don't know what it is, it's the rear wing, the end plate, I guess you could call it. There's a button, when you press it, it changes the angle of it, which reduces the drag, I believe, which makes the car go faster in a straight line. And you can only activate in certain parts of the track to overtake cars. But you have to be in 1 second of the car in front. Yeah, 1 second of the car in front to be able to use it. So I'm hoping that the Red Bulls stay out of that 1 second zone, so it gives me a bit of peace and quiet, because otherwise I'm not likely to be able to retain P5. Coming to the end of lap 3 now. It's looking quite good. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel on the last back straight. That would be very frustrating to say the least. So I've had it happen to me in my career mode. And that is the most frustrating thing that can actually happen in the game, I think. Or that and the last corner penalty are the worst things to get in any racing game. Well, actually, I think probably fuel is actually worse because it's not your doing as such. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's not like a corner cutting penalty because you've been cutting every corners. Whereas, fuel, it's just, it's just the way it is. If the car doesn't have a very good fuel usage, then, well, you never fuel it. Arguably, Arguably, you could say it's also about managing the fuel to make sure you don't run out, but sometimes it's difficult to manage it, especially when you're just trying to find the balance between attacking and not falling back too much or into the grips of the cars behind. And that balance, finding that balance is actually quite difficult. Especially, it seems probably more difficult on a shorter race too, because you have just got going and you're really finishing nearly. I keep forgetting there's actually 8 gears on these cars. I'm still used to the older generation, which only had 7. As they're coming up to lines, we got one last lap. Ricciardo is 0.8 of a second behind. Should be able to hold him off. Just to make no stupid mistakes. We should be fine. Ricciardo getting really close to us. Might be going to lose P5 here. Good exit out of this corner is going to be crucial to maintaining P5. Are we going to keep it? Put into fast revs. Attempt to keep on. It's going to be down to the line. I think we got him. I think we just hang on to P5. Just. Yeah, there we go. P5. That is a much better result than last time. Quite close though. Ricciardo was catching up to us. But I think we did have fuel to spare, so I could probably have gone a bit faster. But yeah, P5 and Hamilton wins. Again.
Really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easy.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming.
And here we have it, and that's the podium for the Bahrain Grand Prix, and so that's it for today. And that's the results. P5, not bad, but teammate P10. Not bad, not bad. So I'll catch you for the next race, which I don't remember which the next race is. We'll find out soon, I guess.